Are you wondering if you should create an online course? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you 8 reasons why creating a course might be a good fit for you, as well as 3 reasons why it might not be a good fit for you, so that by the end of this video, you will have a better idea of whether it's something that is right for you. Hi, Demelza Marie here with Creative Online Courses. Now on this channel, I guide you through tips and tutorials on how to crush it with visual media and produce your online courses like a boss. I also share behind the scenes vlog of what it's like to be a mom entrepreneur, so if you are new here, please consider subscribing. Also, at any point during this video, you can go and look at the description below for a summary of what I'll be talking about, as well as any links and anything else that I might have forgotten. Okay, so let's get right to it. So first of all, we're going to look at 8 reasons why creating an online course might be exactly the right fit for you. Number 1 is, do you have a skill or talent that you can teach someone else? Now, if you don't, obviously, then that's not going to be a good match, but most likely you are good at something and there are people that come to you possibly to ask you for help with something. That could be an online course for you. Number 2 is that you enjoy teaching. Now, you don't have to be an official teacher with, an actual degree or certification in teaching. As long as you can share your content and help somebody get from A to B, then that's great. Number 3 is, do you want to have more influence and impact? So you may feel like maybe you're not making as much of an impact, or maybe you don't have as much of a purpose in whatever it is you're doing right now, but you know that if you could teach whatever it is, that you'd be making an impact in somebody else's life, and that just inspires you. Number 4 is that you are willing to work hard and hustle. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It is not a walk in the park in the sense of you're just going to make a course and sit back and everything's going to happen for you. It is going to be hard work. It is going to be hustle to start with, but it can lead to some great opportunities. So if you're willing to put in the hard work, you've got so much opportunities ahead of you. Number 5 is that you are willing to learn and grow and invest in yourself, because yes, you may be really skilled at whatever it is that you're wanting to teach, which is great, but you've also got to be able to put that into a package that is an online course, whether that's using video or PowerPoint or whatever it might be. And then you've got to actually market it and get it out there. So unless you have all the skills in the production side of things and marketing, as well as the skills in what it is you'll be teaching, you're most likely going to want to grow and learn in these areas as well, so that you can make the most of getting your course out there. Number 6 is if you want to increase your opportunities. So yes, your 9-to-5 job might provide you with the income that you need to live month by month, but it might not provide much more, and maybe you're looking for just more opportunities, more time, more freedom, more ability to be able to give financially, or to give of your time to different ministries or whatever. Number 7 is if you want to earn more money long term. Now, I say long term because initially it's not going to be like quick, easy money coming in right away. You do obviously have to make the course initially, and then you have to market it. And in order to market it, you need to build your audience. So there is a process. It's not going to just happen overnight for most people. But longer term, it is quite likely that you'll be able to make more money with an online course than maybe what it is you're doing with your regular 9-to-5. And number 8 is if you already have a strong following on social media. So if you have a lot of people following you already, then you've got a ready-made audience. Now, I don't know how you will have created that audience. Maybe you've been sharing stuff already. Maybe you've been sharing free videos on how to do things. If that's the case, then you are in a really good position to be able to do an online course, because you have already established your credibility, you've already got your audience. Now you just need to serve them the course. Okay, so we've looked at the reasons why you should produce an online course. Let's look at 3 reasons why you probably shouldn't. And the first one is if you are not a self-starter. Now, the reason for this is producing an online course is going to be hard work, especially to start with, because you've got to produce the course in the first place, and then you've got to market it. And depending on where your skills are, you're probably going to have to learn some new things as well. So if you're already working a 9-to-5 job or something like that, then you've got to do all this on top of what you're already doing, plus any family obligations and whatever else. So you've got to be really motivated to actually do it. So if you're not a self-starter, it's probably not going to go anywhere. But if you do have that motivation, if you do have that drive, then you can really make a good go of it and have lots of opportunities open up for you. If you're not that kind of person, then it's probably not going to work. Number 2 is if you're the kind of person that easily gives up, you get discouraged by what people say, the negative feedback, circumstances that just don't work out, all those kind of things. If that's going to just weigh you down and just kind of make you feel like you just don't want to keep going, then this probably isn't going to be for you either, because ultimately it is going to be hard work, as I said. There's going to be discouragements, there's going to be roadblocks, there's going to be challenges that you're going to come up against in getting this going. It might just be from people that know you and thinking you're crazy for doing what you're doing. It may be technical issues, it may be just the amount of time it takes being longer than you expected it to be, and you had hoped that everything would be up way before now, and it's just taking a long time because you've got so many other obligations. So whatever it might be, if you're tempted to give up due to discouragements and negative feedback or anything like that, then this is going to be a hard road for you. Number 3 is if you're looking for quick, easy, passive money. As I mentioned before, this is hard work. So if you're looking for something where you can just throw something together and put it out there and then do nothing and just expect the money to roll in, it's not going to happen that way. Now, ultimately, if you put the work in, you will get a really good return. You just got to persevere at it, but it's not going to be just money on the plate. Okay, I also want to go over 3 objections that people have as to why they might not do courses, but I don't think the objections actually hold up. And the first one is the fact that they maybe not have much money to invest in it. Now, online courses and stuff, yeah, there probably is going to be some investment, to be honest, but it doesn't have to be a lot. So you'll probably want supplies depending on what you're teaching, and you might want certain equipment in order to record what you need to teach. But it doesn't have to be expensive equipment. You don't have to go out and buy a nice fancy camera. You could just use your phone if that's all you have. And you've got free editing software if you can't afford anything more than that. So you don't have to think about huge expenses when it comes to producing your online course, but you probably will want to invest a little bit in those things like equipment or supplies, in your own training, so that you can make the most of being able to offer your course at its best ability, or just to market it, and also marketing expenses as well. So if you want to use Facebook advertising or anything like that, then you'll probably want to look at having some money to invest for that. But you don't even have to do that. You can do it all organically as well. It just might take a bit longer. So as far as I'm concerned, yes, money can be a sticky point, but it doesn't have to be, and it certainly shouldn't be what holds you back from producing an online course if that's what you want to do. The second objection that people have is not knowing how to make an online course. Now, if that's you, then I would encourage you to subscribe to this channel, because this channel will be focusing specifically on how to build online courses, looking at the video, the photography, the design aspects, strategy, marketing it, basically anything that goes into getting your online course from here and out there. Then you will be seeing videos on that on this channel. I would also encourage you, if you're interested in using video to produce your online course, to actually check out my online course, which is called Video for Course Builders, and that basically takes you from the beginning to the end, like the entire process of how to produce your course using video production. So if you're interested in that, there's a link right here, as well as more information in the description below. And as well as the course, there's a Facebook community where there are other people who are also building courses, and we can just all support each other as well. So don't feel like you can't do it because you don't know how, because there are people around, there's this channel and opportunities to learn how to do it. Number 3 is that you don't feel like you're good enough to be able to teach an online course. Again, I don't think this holds up, because you can always improve your skills in whatever it is that you want to teach. So if you have a passion for something, then just sharpen your skills, and at some point you will feel a little bit more confident to be able to share that. And ultimately as well, whether you're as professional or as good as you would like to be, you're going to be better than the beginner. So the beginner's probably going to know nothing, and anything that you can share with them will be something that will be beneficial content, and therefore you are the expert in their eyes. So don't feel like you have to be some amazing expert or guru at whatever it is that you were thinking about. Just get out there, teach the content. There are people there that are wanting to hear from you, and the way you present it and teach it is going to be appealing to certain people, and that's something that only you can do. Okay, so my question for you is, do you think making a course is your next step? And if it is, I'd be really interested to know what you would teach. So please leave a comment in the comment section below as to what you would actually teach if you were to start doing your online courses. And also, if you are interested in more tips and tutorials in visual media for your business, as well as behind the scenes vlog of what it's like to be a mum building a business, then please subscribe so you get more videos like this, and hit the like button if you like this video as well.